I often get comments on YouTube from people saying that I should preach the gospel and not mention others who are wrong, or that I'm a mean, slandering gossip, or that I should just focus on my own walk and leave others alone. But let's look at the following verses. Them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear. Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith. These things speak, and exhort, and rebuke with all authority. Let no man despise thee. And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all longsuffering and doctrine. Now, look at what the word reprove means. To convict, refute, confute, generally with the suggestion of shame of the person convicted. By conviction to bring to the light, to expose, to find fault with, correct. By word, to reprehend severely, chide, admonish, reprove. To call to account, show one his fault, demand an explanation. By deed, to chasten, to punish. Now there are those who say, don't point the finger, but we are commanded to reprove the works of darkness, which we can't do without pointing the finger at the darkness. Look at what Paul says in 2 Timothy 2:15-18. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. But shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. And their word will eat as doth a canker, of whom is Hymenaeus and Titus, who concerning the truth have erred, saying that the resurrection is past already, and overthrow the faith of some. Now was he wrong in naming Hymenaeus and Titus? No. He dutifully warned the churches of their false doctrine and vain babblings which eat as doth a canker. Jesus reproved, John the Baptist reproved, the apostles reproved, prophets reprove. The ungodly and religious don't like it because it exposes them. That's why they persecute the prophets. And they were offended in him, but Jesus said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, save in his own country, and in his own house. Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears, ye do always resist the Holy Ghost. As your fathers did, so do ye. Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted? And they have slain them which showed before of the coming of the Just One, of whom ye have now been the betrayers and murderers. So it's not silly bickering, as some like to suggest. It is righteously pointing the finger at false Christian hypocrites who are preaching wrong doctrine so that others aren't led astray.